Hey everybody, what's up? What's going on? Welcome back to True Ambition Fitness. Today we are going to do chest. We're going to hit it hard, we're going to hit it fast. Everything here is light, non-stop, small little breaks. It's going to be quick, straight to the point. If you have any questions or comments, let me know. Comment on the bottom. Go ahead and stay tuned to True Ambition Fitness. Okay, so we started out with chest, and I did 300 push-ups, and that was exactly what I did. Chest is what I did this day, and it was just 300 push-ups to start it out. 300. That ain't a lot, really. But the way I did it was exactly how it hurt. Because what I did was I worked from the bottom and up, and from the out to the in. So I started out with I started out 20 wide arm on the ground. Then I would move up to the Smith machine bar, which was on the lowest level, and I'd go to that little, smooth rim where and I put my ring finger on there, and I would do, another 20. And then I'd bring my hand in another 3 inches, do another 20, but it'd be up to the next notch. Then I'd take it up one more notch, reverse grip it, so I'm working that upper chest and right here now. So then, oh my gosh, right about there is when you're like, okay, you feel it, trust me. And then I moved it up one more notch and then do close grip about 3 inches apart, and it just works that upper right here. It is, oh my goodness. You feel the burn, trust me, you feel the burn. And I did that 3 times, so that's 100 each time. That's 300 push-ups, which isn't a lot considering when I was in the Army, we used to do a whole bunch more. But I have a lot bigger chest and I weigh about the same, but a lot more muscle now, so I can do quite a bit more push-ups, let's put it that way. Then after that, I went to incline on the Smith machine. Lightweight. I did 25 and 3 10s. The thing that I would do though is I do a quick 20, take a 10 off, 20, take a 10 off, 20, take a 10 off, and then I didn't film it, but then I would go down and do another 20 push-ups on the ground. So it was another 100. But I would do the push-ups on the ground with the incline, and I would actually do decline on my push-ups, so I was really still working that upper chest. Right now, that's my big focus, working that upper chest. That's what the judges told me I was a little slacking on my last competition, and then also in my depth. So I've been really tearing my chest apart. I got my size, now I just really need to start cutting and chiseling and trying to get a little bit more of that upper chest. I need that ledge, you know? I'm lacking, slacking too. Jeez. Especially in the diet. Y'all need to get on me on that. Start yelling at me. I don't care. But, okay. Next, I went to incline dumbbells. And then I also threw incline flies in there, too. They both were pretty lightweight. The flies were about moderate to heavy. I just kind of really felt like throwing those in to really just kind of confuse my chest on what it was supposed to be doing right there. And I felt it. I really did. I did 4 sets of those. And I believe I did 20 on the incline and then 10 on the flies. Then I went and did the same thing on decline, but I did it with the bar, and I stripped the bar again like I did before on the incline. So by doing that though, I only had 2 10s in the 25, but I'd strip and then I'd do flies in between my stripping. So I was just confusing the heck out of my chest, and that was the big focus of this day. Because I normally don't go too light. But I've been really, I felt like I'm in that slump, and I've been focused on the same thing over and over, and it was time to throw a little curveball in there and mix everything up, right? The last thing I did to really throw some confusion into my chest was I started out with a incline cable fly. So I was coming downward, right? And I really tore that up, and it really tore down here on the bottom. And then I would go to, I believe, I don't know what you would really call this. It's kind of like a shrug, but if you notice my hand, the weight is in front of my crotch. My back of my hand is facing the opposite way of what hand that is. So if it's my right hand, the back of my hand is facing the left side. And then when I'm like this, I shrug up, and it really focuses on this little part right here. It's amazing how it feels, and you do about 10 of those on each side. And then I went and did 10. Well, I don't even know what you want to call this. I don't know the proper terminology. I should do that, huh? But you take two 10-pound plates, not very big and heavy, right? But you press them as hard as you can together. And then you push out and downward at the same time. But as you're doing that, you're really focusing on that valley. You hold it for about a second or two while you're out there, keeping your elbows in, and then you're really just breathing out, and then back in, and then doing the same thing again, doing that 10 times. And then I moved my cables down to a decline and finished out with 20 of those. So I really just threw the mix and confusion on my chest. Felt like I was in that slum, and I felt like this was the best way to start getting my actual gains when it comes to losing my, not size, but cutting down and shredding up, so you can actually see the definition of my muscles. I'm a little pudgy right now. If I took this shirt off, you'd be like, what the heck, Aaron? What's going on? But, okay, so I hope you guys liked what you saw. Please like, subscribe, share, do all that. But I'm going to finish this video just like I always do. Everybody, go ahead, have a nice day, be ambitious, catch you next time.